Welcome back from the bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back with another episode, and it's another retail box of 2021-2022 Series 2. Essentially, at this point, just trying to finish off the rest of the stock, I guess. Wasn't gonna get into the whole SP game used stuff. I know I tried to open some newer stuff on the channel. I've opened things like Black Diamond, which I'm not a big fan of, etc. But I really have zero interest in SP game used. It's not something I collect. So, another retail box. Like I said, had one left here. We'll see what we can get. Gonna do the same as last time too. Give you a little bit of an update on some of the guys. I was gonna do Cole Perfetti, but I don't have a Cole Perfetti Young Guns here. So that didn't end up happening. So we're going to go through a couple guys here as we open up packs and just kind of give you an update on how they've done so far this season. So we'll start with pack 1 and away we go. So we got Barkov starting off, Ryan McDonough, John Marino, and first Young Gun is going to be for Nashville, Frederick Allard. So there we go. We had a bunch of Thomas Novak on the last episode. Somehow hit 2 back-to-back Thomas Novaks between a retail box and a blaster. So not what you want to see. We'll start off with the guy on the right of this thing. We'll start off with Cole Sillinger. So Cole Sillinger, 2021 NHL draft for the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is how this stuff works on this channel. I don't understand it. It's witchcraft. I'm sorry, but this is what happens. Cole Sillinger showing up. Can't make this stuff up. So there you go. Cole Sillinger blue. Cole Sillinger 2021 NHL draft. 12th overall. It's a pretty high draft pick, for that top half of the draft. Last year, he played 79 games in the NHL. Didn't play any games in the AHL or juniors or anything else like that. He had, in 79 games, he had 16 goals and 15 assists for 31 points. It's pretty good. We got here Highmore and another Cole Sillinger. This is just... Oh, I'm getting creeped out. So he had 31 points in 79 NHL games. Not bad for a rookie season, right? And he's not that was his true rookie season. So really not bad. But this year in 29 games for the Columbus Blue Jackets, he's got 2 goals. So 16 goals last year in 79 games. This year, 2 goals in 29 games. Those numbers don't add up. And 4 assists for only 6 points. It's a rough sophomore. That's a sophomore slump if I've ever seen one. Tyson Barrie, former Colorado Avalanche. But yeah, so obviously the end is not, it's not like his career's done, anything like that. But yeah, 6 points in 29 games. Now I'm sure, Johnny Gaudreau going there, Patrick Laine going there. I guess I talked to some people about the Lucas Raymond thing and his drop in numbers. A lot of people said, they got Andrew Kopp, they get all these other guys there. He's been kind of bumped off that first line. Also been bumped off the first power play. I'm assuming Cole Sillinger's probably, losing some minutes too to Johnny Hockey and Patrick Laine. We got a Young Guns. Nope, regular canvas. The red got me. Regular canvas. This is former Moncton Wildcat, Brad Marchand. Here we go, Brad. Kyle Connor, Nick Paul, Robert Thomas, and Victor Olofsson. So, like I said, not really what you want to see for your, a first round draft pick in his sophomore season after a pretty decent rookie season, but hopefully he can snap out of it. Joel Armia, Taylor Hall, another canvas. This is Dylan Strome, who's actually playing pretty decent. Had that potential to be that first round bust, over there, but he's actually coming around a little bit for the Washington team, which Ovi's going to break that record. It's just the way it is. Well, that's odd. backward cards in this one. Philip Hedel, Christian Fischer, Travis Sanheim, and a portrait of Jonathan Dallin. If you hear that something under my feet, that is a kitten. It's playing with... 1 second. Playing with not something you want to play with. $5 bill that's crumpled up. Oops. I was like, oh, it's just when I first looked over, I thought, I was like, oh, that's just a Post-it note that they're playing with. That's fine. No. It's $5 bill. Probably shouldn't let them eat money. Patrick Kane, Nick Cousins, Chris Letang, Dylan Dubé, another portraits. This one is going to be that guy I mentioned earlier, Lucas Raymond. So nothing big yet. We've only hit one young gun so far through decent amount of packs, but here we go. We'll heat up in the second half. We'll move over to his teammate, Yegor Chinakhov. I was actually going to do Cole Perfetti, but like I said, I don't have Cole Perfetti here. So I did double dipped with the Columbus Young Guns. I go Vasily Podkolzin. Another one I thought about doing, but didn't make the cut. He's had a rough year. Chinakhov has actually had a pretty decent year. Chinakhov's a 2020 21st overall pick. In 2021, he only played one game in the AHL, had one goal. That was it. Pretty one and done situation for him there. Duclair, Mike Smith. Oh, Dyson Mayo. I thought it was going to be an insert. But yeah, there we go. Dyson Mayo. That Columbus Blue Jackets love over here at the bench. In the NHL, he played 62 games. Didn't do too much last year. Kind of the opposite. In 62 games, he had 7 goals, 7 assists. So, kind of was more on that Cole Sillinger from this year pace with that, not very many points. But this year, 2022-2023, this season, in his sophomore season, we got for the Detroit Red Wings, there we go, Moritz Seider. Another guy that if I open up any more and I kind of keep on doing this, Moritz Seider will probably be a guy I did. I honestly just, once again, didn't have a young guns of his kicking around here, so wanted to at least have them in the background. But yeah, this year, Chinakhov, 28 games played. These aren't mind-blowing stats, but he's got 4 goals and 9 assists, so he's got 13 points. So last year he had 14 points in 62 games. This year in half the games, 28, he's got 13. So he's 1 point lower than his total for last year. I think that's pretty good and kind of what you want to see. Like I said, you want to see some growth out of these guys in their sophomore season. Radek Faksa, Nedeljkovic, Kyrou, Neil Pionk, and a Jordan Eberle. So yeah, like I said, not the craziest thing, but we've done the Lindells, we've done the Raymonds, we've done the Byfields. We're getting to the lower guys here on the list. Let's see what we got here. Lindell, another young gun. This one is going to be for the Buffalo Sabres. Brett Murray. Yep, Brett Murray. Great last name, but probably not the young gun we're looking for once again. Ozzy Kopitar, Nelson, Patrick Laine, and Jake Gardner. So, and then we'll finish it off. Alex Newhook from my Colorado Avalanche. Now this guy came in the season. They were giving him every chance going. Barzell, Rasmussen, and then for the Anaheim Ducks, there we go. Mason McTavish. It's not a bad hit, obviously. One of the main guys you're looking for. The Ducks have had a rough year this year. They are bottom of the barrel. Tanking for Bedard, whatever you want to use whatever rhyming thing you want to do, you can put it in there. But yeah, they're looking bad. Like, they're talking about a bunch of different guys that could be traded out of there. I obviously don't think it's Mason McTavish. I don't think it's Trevor Zegras. I think those guys are pretty safe. Probably same as still get Jamie Drysdale, stuff like that. But I think, you could see a John Klingberg, etc., possibly moved here in the next little bit. So there we go. Put him up there. But Alex Newhook, like I said, I know this one a little bit better because I actually watch, obviously, it's my team, so I watch a lot of the Colorado Avalanche games. He had every chance in the book. Got to play second line minutes. He's obviously, even with injuries and stuff, he's, kind of kept that second line minutes for a lot of the season. And he just has not taken it and run. We had a Red Dazzler, Quinn Hughes, so doubling up on the Ducks, or the Canucks for the Dazzlers. But yeah, he just hasn't really capitalized on his opportunity. And that being said, last year, Alex Newhook as a whole is a 2019 16th overall pick. So he's, once again, a couple years older than these other two guys that are in front of me. And there we go, McKinnon. 2021, 2022, so last year, 10 games in the AHL, 4 goals, 7 assists. So point a game, easy. AHL, obviously kind of too easy for this guy at this point. NHL last year, 71 games, 13 goals, 20 assists. So 33 points in 71 games. Once again, not crazy. It was kind of his sophomore. He did play one other season before that, played a couple games. So, but last year was kind of his first real go at it. Go Cam York. It's actually not too bad. Main defensive prospect for the Flyers. He actually started playing for them too, so it's not a bad little hit. Killorn, Zaitsev, and Talbot. But this year, once again, playing that higher line, minutes, playing on the power play, everything you kind of want, and that could kind of give him the chance. Now, he wasn't playing on the first power play most of the time, but was still getting it. In 28 games this year, only 11 points. So definitely not what you want to see. Jared Anderson Dolan. Got a Young Guns here. Young Guns canvas for... Okay. Sampo Ranta. There we go. Talking about his teammate here. Badmouth him a little bit, but there we go. Sampo Ranta. Definitely not the guy you're looking for, but that's fine. We'll throw Sampo Ranta in the sleeve. That'll get added to the PC. So, 11 points in higher minutes. Again, just not what you're looking for out of this guy that you're hoping to really take a step. Kadri leaving, they just expected him to jump in that Kadri role, the diving Dane himself. And he just hasn't done it, unfortunately. So we'll have to figure something out. Maybe he does take a second half of the year jump. But like I said, he's kind of had a lot of chances. The second line, I guess, maybe you could say, has kind of not always had the best players for him to play with the injuries and stuff. Guys getting moved up the lineup. Here you go, former Moncton Wildcat, Ivan Barbashev. I have a card of his coming. Might do like a little showcase of some of my collections here soon. But for the Canucks, Thatcher Demko. Like I said, we've kind of missed. Landeskog hasn't played so far this year. McKinnon's been hurt. Lehkonen got hurt. Nikushkin got hurt. Like I said, maybe you could use that as an excuse, but still, at the end of the day, 11 points just isn't going to do it in the NHL. Phil Kessel, Vincent Trocheck, Cole Sillinger. Just rolling out 3 Cole Sillinger hits in here. This product, so weird. Every time. Started off with Cole, just been hitting Cole ever since. Logan Couture, Braden McNabb, Ryan Hartman, Barkov, and Adam Ruzicka. Once again, if you hear toys being played with, I am sorry. I can't do anything about it. These kittens have a mind of their own. If you guys are watching this super early, if you're in Moncton, there is a card show in Moncton. It's on till 1 o'clock today, Saturday. What's Saturday? The 17th. If you guys want to go check it out, Knights of Columbus Hall. Put the poster up here. Okay, everyone see the poster. So that's going on till 1 o'clock today. If you guys are watching this super early, I'll release it super early. If you guys are watching it, I will be there. I won't be set up. I don't know what time I'll be there, but I'll be there kind of just walking around. I thought I had plans I mentioned in the last video, and then those plans get canceled. So I will be at the show at some point. So but I said good place for anybody that likes cards to go. Here we go for the Colorado Avalanche. Doubling up. I find this is very common in this product, is that once you hit some of their inserts, it's not really uncommon to hit their actual young gun. So that's just what I found. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like that's kind of the common thing here. Connor Clifton, Severson, and next up for San Jose, Jasper Weatherby. These kittens are going crazy. So there we go. Jasper Weatherby. What else we got here? That's pretty much it. So I do have good news too. I know I've been teasing this grading reveal, blind reveal video for the last feels like weeks now. I will get to use this come probably early to mid next week. It hit the shipping stage, so the tracking number I think was given, everything else. So it should be heading out and should be getting to Canada, up to us here, like I said, probably Monday or Tuesday. I'd bet on more of a Tuesday kind of thing. But yeah, so should be seeing that PSA order, 89 cards. Chico Shisson. Not sure if I'm going to be doing it all in one video, if I'm going to do it in separate videos. I have a bunch of hockey. I have some football. I have some Marvel. So trying to figure out what I want to do with that. I think it's like 22 Marvel, like the old 1990 stuff, and some PMGs and whatnot. I have 21 or 22 of those. A bunch of hockey, and then I think another say 12 or 15. So I think it's I should have 40 some hockey cards, I think, that I got graded. So I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do those videos. We'll have to figure it out. Jonathan Toews, Ryan Hartman, and finishing off with a Daniel Walcott. So not the craziest one, but we did hit the extra Young Guns canvas. We did hit the Mason McTavish, which is really your third best potential hit in all this, maybe even second. I know him and Lucas Raymond keep on kind of going back and forth. I guess this would be the fourth best hit, because the best hit in this would be a Cole Caufield at this point, with a Moritz Seider behind it. So not too bad though. We hit Byfield in these three retail boxes. We hit Byfield, we hit a Lucas Raymond, and then we hit a Mason McTavish. So pretty good. Like I said, I think that's the big thing about this class. Now a lot of them, pretty much most of them, have all fallen off this year and kind of fell short. Like I said, they do have a lot of high expectations, do have a lot of promise overall, I think. Like I said, Mason McTavish, 3rd overall pick, Lucas Raymond, 4th overall pick, Moritz Seider was a top whatever pick. Like I said, you just go down through the list and it's littered with first round draft picks over the last few years. So I wouldn't be too worried about it yet. But like I said, it's still, to me, kind of the best product out there to rip, especially because the quality control is a little better. Like I said, it still does have some issues with some of the chafing on the sides. Usually they get a little bit of a nick here at the top on there. Usually get a nick right here, and then you get some chafing on the sides and stuff. So there is some issues for sure with Series 2 still, but I find Series 1, I think the gem rate, a PSA 10 rate for Caufield and Zegras and stuff are 28 to 34% or something like that. Where Series 2, it's a 60% gem rate. So I'd rather go that end of stuff rather than the 30%. You pretty much open something and kind of guarantee yourself that you can't grade it because it's gonna be that bad. So like I said, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this. Like I said, the PSA video is coming up soon. And then let me know what you guys want to see me open up next. If there's any products in particular, if there's any products you're excited for. I'm excited for one day, getting to watch some videos of people open up the cup from 2020, 2021, whenever that ends up happening. But lots of stuff for the channel coming up here in the next little bit. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit like and subscribe. For Eric from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.